Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. Today I've got retired boxer Josh Hodgins on. How are you, Josh?
Yeah, I'm all right, Sam. You okay, yeah?
Yeah, I'm all right. My first question is, what's been your hardest fight in your career?
Oh, my hardest fight. I would have to say that it was either Jake Goodwin. Is it Jake Goodwin?
Yeah,
That's it. He was a really tough southpaw. He had a lot of power as well, and he was extremely skillful. But I think every fight I've had's been difficult. I've never had an easy fight. I've only had 15, and I've lost them all. But I initially went on the road just as a journeyman.
yeah.
But yeah, I'd say he was the best technical fighter I've come across. But they've
What
all been
about
tough.
Idris Virgo?
Well, all the respect to Idris, he's a nice lad, really, and it was just a fantastic shot. He just caught me, you know what I mean? There's nothing more to it. I threw a rubbish jab, and he caught me and he beat me fair and square, and he was quite powerful as well. Idris was.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
do you think he should fight? Because he wants to fight Tommy Fury.
Yeah, well, let him crack on. I mean, I'm I'm not really into. I don't really follow his journey. He's done well, I know that, and I've got all the respect to him. But I went. See, as I say, I'm a journeyman, but with the Idris fight, I actually went for the win. But I was going to win. I know him personally. I tried to beat him, but he just caught me.
Yeah.
He just beat me fair and square. There's nothing more to it.
Yeah. What about
Yeah.
your debut? Were you trying to win that?
Oh no, that Tom Cowlin. He's a really good fighter. He's a really good fighter. No, I was new to the pro game just before 2020 lockdown, and the COVID years, and yeah, I went in just on the road, and he was a really good fighter, powerful, strong, technically
Yeah.
good. Yeah, good fighter.
Who do you think would win? Him or Virgo?
Tom Cowling would win personally.
Really?
Better IQ, better IQ. At boxing. But Idris is powerful. I don't knock Idris. He's a strong lad. But I think Cowling was just the better fighter.
Yeah.
I just ran away from Cowling. He had a good jab. His IQ was high. He knew what he was doing.
What about Marcus Malloy?
That one, I was a lot heavier than him. That was just after COVID, after the lockdown ended, and I was about a good 10 pounds heavy. We were told to come in for 11.6, and
Yeah.
I think he'd come in at like 10.10. He weren't his natural weight, and we basically just, we like an exhibition really. We just moved each other around. He's technically good. He'd probably destroy anyone at his weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's fair enough, mate.
Yeah.
And then you fought Owen Kirk, who...
And another good lad, a nice lad as well. I like Owen.
I've had him on the channel before.
Yeah, I've seen it. He's a lovely lad, to be fair, Owen. And we had a proper war. We did. I remember he caught me with a left hook, and my eye was really swollen. He was a good lad.
And you took a round off him.
Yeah, well, that's the thing on the road. Sometimes us journeymen, we might pinch around. You know what I mean? But we never go for the win. We never look for the win. We look to survive, or if we can rob around here and there, it keeps the board off your back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, mate, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
What's been the best venue that you fought at?
Oh God, let me think now. The best venue. I'd say it was the one where I fought. No, Jake Goodwin. I think it was at the Royal Armouries in Leeds.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good venue.
What was the changing room big or what?
No, we were just at the back. We were just like, the changing rooms were rubbish, to be fair, but it was just a nice venue. It was big, open. I can just remember the time of year. It was just before Christmas I fought in, and I remember enjoying it. Yeah, it was a good venue.
That's good to
Yeah.
hear. Craig, what about Craig Miles?
Oh, I'd say they're all good. Yeah, Craig, another good lad. I like Craig. Yeah, really strong, tough. In fact, personally, I think he should drop down lower. I think he should fight at welter. He's fighting at super well, so I think if he could drop even lower, I think he'd kill that division because he's strong. He's really. I remember him being really strong. Yeah.
Yeah, he's fighting this weekend.
Yeah, he's a good lad, Craig. I mean, what's his record now? I think he's only lost the one, hasn't he?
He's 3-1.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He's a good lad. He's chooses his right fights. He'll get there.
Yeah. What about Tyler Christopher?
Oh, Tyler, yeah. Good lad, really skillful.
You always go against good fighters.
I think personally we do. Journeyman, we do. We're thrown in the deep end, aren't we?
Yeah.
I always think prospects have it a lot easier than the journeyman because one, they're technically better, and two, they know they're getting the win. Us journeymen, we don't know who we're going to get. We can get a world champion one day, and next day we can just have just an average fight. It's really
like a debutant.
Yeah, some of them are these journeymen. Some of them are the bravest men I've ever seen. To be honest, they really are.
Yeah. Did you share the changing room with the journeyman?
Yeah, well, yeah. Some I met on the road. The Baltic Bomber. I met Seamus Devlin and all good lads.
He's doing well, Seamus.
He's doing brilliant, and you can see he loves it. He loves the sport. I would love to be as active as him, but I work 50 hours a week. I've just had a newborn baby. I just couldn't keep up with them lads. It was really difficult for me. And also for me, it was making the weight. So I fight at super welter and I was dropping down to 11 stone when I actually walk around at 13 and a half. People don't know that about me. I have to lose 2 stone. And for me personally, I'm not living on a bowl of porridge a day. And, I think that's why the last 2 fights, I've been drained basically.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, yeah.
Well, I was talking to Elliot So, and he said, he said that you were his hardest fight so far.
Yeah, well, he was tough as well because he wobbled me. He wobbled me. No, you can't see it on the video. He caught me. He'll know about it. I think it was in the 3rd round. I actually wobbled up against the ropes, but my feet come back. He was another good lad, and he's doing brilliant as well. He's like 4-0, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a lovely kid as well. He trains in Birmingham, a sister gym called DNA to my gym. He's a good lad, good team they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Brian Collins?
Oh, Brian Collins. You know what? He was my hardest fight. He was
really?
my heart. Yeah, Brian Collins. I forgot Brian. He was my hardest. The Jake
4-0 now.
Jake Goodwin was really technical, but Brian, he was technical, but he hit really hard. Every punch was every punch was really, it was spiteful. Yeah. Every punch really hurt me. I remember my face afterwards was absolutely, I was annihilated. I was black and blue.
So you would say Brian's your hardest fight?
100% Brian. Have you seen the fight on YouTube of me and Brian?
No, not yet. But I will.
Have a look. He absolutely. I don't throw anything. He absolutely batters me. He just pings my head. Jabs my face all day.
Yeah. So do you not throw much?
No. I say I try to survive. I'm not technically the best boxer at all. I've just got a good chin, if you know what I'm saying. And I tried to get through the fights, and people don't know I've had dislocated shoulders, operations on them, and certain angles I can't. Yeah, on my right shoulder, so I don't tend to throw the right punch much. So yeah. Yeah.
I will get on to the Jake Goodwin fight. How was that tough?
Yeah, that was really difficult. I think he nearly stopped me in round 4. But I managed to get out of there. It's southpaw like Brian. I always struggled with southpaws.
Yeah,
always struggle with the southpaw fighters.
most people do.
Yeah, I'm not technically a great fighter. You know what? I started boxing when I was 21, and you know, I found it. Yeah, I'm just lucky to. I'm just tough. I just get through the fights. That was my plan anyway.
Yeah. What about Tom Cashmore? Because you
Oh,
fought about 5 debutants in a row.
yeah. Tom Cashmore, a good amateur. I've heard good amateur. He hasn't fought since though.
He hasn't.
No, but again, he was really fast. He didn't have much power, but he was really fast, technical, and we had a proper war at Villa Park. That was.
Yeah.
Had,
You
a
fought
real
quite
good
a few
war.
times at Villa Park. You fought Elliot there.
Elliot, yeah, Elliot was at Villa, yeah.
Yeah.
Elliot, and Tom Cashmore, yeah, 2 at Villa Park.
Yeah. And you had a few at the H Suite in Birmingham.
Yeah. Christopher Tyler fought him
Tom
there.
Brennan.
Oh, Tom Brennan, yeah, forgot him as well. A lovely lad, Tom Brennan.
Yeah.
Yeah, top lad he is.
Was he hard?
Yeah, again, Tom. I'll give it to Tom. He had an engine on him. He was relentless.
Yeah.
He kept on coming at you. I remember I classed myself as a come forward fighter, but he was with me all the way, and we were like head to head all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, good lad.
It was a good fight.
Yeah, it was this year actually.
Yeah. February.
And I got a lot of time for Tom as well. He's a good lad.
He's got a big fight in October.
Yeah, I've seen it. He's been training in America, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I've seen it on his Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think Tom can go far?
Yeah, a lot of these fighters, if they're given the right opponents, they can be 10-0. They can be all 10-0. It's if you're like a journeyman, you're thrown in the deep end straight away. A lot of these prospects.
Tom's been thrown in the deep end.
I think that. I mean, he's had to fight Mick Hennessy Jr. That was one of his first fights, wasn't it? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's a good lad, and I know he trains really hard. He's got his own gym. It's just honestly, boxing's brutal. It's a hard game.
If he wins this fight, he gets a title shot.
And that's what he wants. I think he said he'd go for the Midlands or what area he's in, whatever. And I think he'd call it a day. But I don't know what his intentions is. Then if he'll just keep going or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Amar Khani?
Who, sorry?
Amar Khani.
Oh, Kayani. Yeah. Wicked lad. Oh, he was so technical. Fought him at York Hall in London. He bust my face up to pieces. I remember. He was a good lad. He was really skillful as well. I don't think I caught him once.
Yeah.
I don't think I caught him once. Yeah.
I think he'll go far.
100%. I think he's got two stoppages to his name now. Yeah, I forgot him as well, Kiani. He's really tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to Constantine later.
Yeah.
He's a tough man.
Yeah, he's really tough. I think he's going to go far, but no disrespect to him. He beat me all day, but I just gave up. I didn't want to be there that night for personal reasons. You know, my missus was about to drop and had a lot on my plate, and I just.
So why did you fight?
I needed the money. And you know, he'd beat me anyway, even if I tried. But no disrespect to him, I practically let him win. I just let him win. I know that's terrible, but I just didn't want to be there that day.
But if you wanted to, do you think you could have given him the rounds?
I definitely, 100%. I can give people rounds. It depends what Josh turns up, and that day, I think even my coach knew, Sean. He just knew that my head weren't in the right place, and I was a bit like anxious before the fight.
Why?
And we just had a lot going on my plate. You know, my missus was about to drop. We had the house up for sale, and my plan was to have a break from boxing, but I haven't gone back since.
Yeah, and you've now hung up the gloves.
Yeah, I have, but I don't know if I've done the right decision. I don't think I've done the right thing. I don't know. I've just got so much on my plate, Sam. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So you never know, you might return to the ring.
If the board of control would let me, I mean, I did announce that I retired, and I even emailed them that I'd retired, which I probably shouldn't have done. But I was sick to death of letting my coach and my manager down because I was agreeing to fights and I was pulling out, and that was recently. And I agreed to fight on Saturday at the Solihull Ice Ring. But basically, again,
Who were you meant to fight?
I was meant to fight a kid called Costello, Danny Costello. He weren't on BoxRec. It was just what we were going to do. But I basically pulled out again, just with work and the baby. And I've got another son as well, and life. You know, it was just mad at the time, and I just pulled out, and I don't know if I've done the right thing, but you know, I've made my decision. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough, mate.
Yeah.
What about Liam O'Hare?
Oh, Liam, yeah, really skillful. I think he lacks a bit of power, but he's really skillful. I mean, he's 5-0. He won again on the weekend.
He did.
And again, another top lad, a really nice guy, and I hope he goes far. You know.
Same.
Honestly, all the lads I fought have all been like good lads, and I wish them all the best, every one of them.
What about Dale Flew? I thought you got unlucky there.
Honestly, I think that was just because, see, before Christmas, the weigh-ins were the day before weigh-in, and I was making 11 stone a lot of the time. But for that fight, it was actually on the day weigh-in, and basically I got to about 11.5, and I had a phone call the night before saying, "Oh, he's coming heavier at 11.10." So I don't know. I binged a bit on the night, but then I starved myself.
That first round, you were winning.
I don't know. I wasn't trying to win. I was just trying to get through it. You know, I know people said I was winning, but I had no intention of winning. I just tried to get through it, to do the rounds with him, and literally out of nowhere, he just caught me, and I've never been wobbled like that. You know, because I come from the white collar scene, and I've never been stopped. You know, like that. I've never been stopped. I know, like, Idris caught me with a body shot, but I've never been wobbled. And to be fair play to Dale, another nice kid. He caught me perfect.
But you said Elliot wobbled you.
Yeah, he did wobble me, but he didn't put me down. Literally, Dale Flew. I was like concussed as well afterwards. I was saying to my coach, you know, we were saying, here's your kit, you know, your training bag and your trainers. And I was like, that's not mine. You know, I completely lost it. He just caught me. And, you know, fair play to him. He's 2-0 now as well, Dale. But again, on another day, that wouldn't happen to me.
Yeah. I thought you could have beat him.
A lot of people said that, but, you know, it's written now. He done it. He beat me fair and square, you know. And all the best to him.
Yeah. And my final question is, do you have any advice for someone who wants to be a boxer?
Yeah, it depends what you want to do. You know, if you're a prospect and, you know, when you want to chase your dreams, you know, well, choose your fights carefully. But if you want to make a bit of money, you know, on your side and you train hard, I'd say the road, you know, go on the road, be a journeyman, because it's brilliant money, to be fair. For 4 rounds, and you know, if you train hard and you do your runs and you keep fit, anyone can do it. You know, and if you listen to your coaches and your trainers, anybody can do it, really, you know, and just follow your dreams, basically, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
You know, to anyone.
Thank you for your time, mate.
No, thank you, Sam, and nice to meet you, mate. All right.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
Oh, God bless, Sam. Cheers, mate.